Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming out here today. Thanks for your support and thanks for always listening to our news. We are here to keep you updated with the latest and most authentic happenings in our country. The one we have right now is quite shocking. It's coming from Edo State again. We all know that the primaries of the governorship election is just around the corner. IZE-IYAMU at the moment is demanding refund of 22.5 million naira. We will find out why he's demanding that refund. We know earlier on today, the news that broke out again was that the other aspirant that stepped down for him, the person of Pius Odubu, Chris Ogiwanye, other aspirants, they took a U-turn and decided to collect the interest, to show their interest in the race. So we don't know if that has put him off or what has really happened, or if he believes that Oshomole is not going to push him through all the way. We'll find out more details in a moment. But before we do, please, guys, if you haven't yet subscribed, click on the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit on the like button. We really do appreciate you. Thank you once again. So right, let's get straight into the main details of the news. Edo APC nomination. IZE-IYAMU demands refund of 22.5 million naira. Aspirant of the All Progressive Congress in Edo State, Pastor OSAGIE IZE-IYAMU, has requested for a refund of his 22.5 million naira used in purchasing the governorship nomination form. This followed the endorsement of the incumbent governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, by President Muhammadu Buhari for a second term on Monday in Abuja. Crack Team Nigeria reports that the National Working Committee of the APC had scheduled the primaries for June 22, 2020. One of the personal aides to IZE-IYAMU said that his principal had concluded arrangement to convert procedures to obtain Social Democratic Party nomination to beat the deadline for submission. On Monday, INEC requested for the list of Edo APC delegates in the primaries from the party, an addition that the commission recognizes Mr. Aslem Ojezwa of Edo APC. Already, the fragile consensus agreement reached by 4 governorship aspirants in Edo State, All Progressive Congress APC, factions loyal to Adams Oshomole, has run into troubled water as a result of conflicting interests of the aspirants. Mr. Solomon Edebiri, Mr. Charles Ahivere, former Minister of Works, Mr. Chris Ogiwanye, and the immediate past Deputy Governor of the state, Mr. Pius Odubu. The phantom agreement that was reached governorship aspirants got broken when Pastor OSAGIE IZE-IYAMU secretly collected nomination form on behalf of the former chairman of Ori-Ado local government area, Mr. Osaro Obaze, believed to be the one his staunch supporters without the consent of 3 others. The development prompted Odubu and Ogiwanye to obtain their nomination forms as a stopgap ahead of the primary and governorship election. Our correspondent reports that the greatest undoing of IZE-IYAMU, who defected from People's Democratic Party (PDP) in December 2019, is that his name is not on Edo APC delegate register. Wow, my people, it keeps unfolding and unfolding and unfolding. This morning, the one that broke out was that Pius Odubu, who the Oshomole have spoken to, and they believe that himself and the other aspirants, they've stepped down for IZE-IYAMU. He decided to collect a nomination form. And now we are seeing the reason why they decided to get the nomination form was that Pastor OSAGIE IZE-IYAMU was in support of some other person who went to collect nomination form as well, someone else from Ori-Ado local government area, the person of Mr. Osaro Obaze. And this person is in high agreement with IZE-IYAMU. We don't know what IZE-IYAMU is planning. We know that he came from PDP as well, just 6 months down the line. 2019, he defected from PDP, and we know he ran for the governorship post in 2016 as well and lost to Obaseki. Right now, these other aspirants are not happy about the move. That what is really going on if there is no transparency in this thing that we're doing, then we are better get our forms and let us all battle it out. Wow, it's getting more interesting. So it's not only OSAGIE, IZE-IYAMU that Obaseki has to deal with right now. We see all the other aspirants, they've gone to get their form as well for the for nomination as well, to get involved in the race. How is this going to play out at the end of the day, knowing fully well that the National Working Committee has settled for direct primaries? You know, the direct primaries, there has to be a vote. If it was the indirect one, then we would say that maybe some persons have some form of advantage over the other, but that's not the case at the moment. And we also remember that Obaseki went to see President Muhammadu Buhari. When he went there, he was saying that, I came today to let you know, you are the father of the nation. I don't want to assume, I don't want to take things for granted that you are aware, you have the inclination that I'm coming back on a second term. But people had other things to say, that he actually went there for a different reason. He actually went there to remind President Muhammadu Buhari, that you did your 2 term as well. You had better support me so that I get my second term and get this done with. Obaseki has only done about 3.5 years now. He has done 3 years plus. So he's gone there for kind of a support. Will I call it endorsement? But in all of this politics, everyone keeps playing politics from different corner. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu made a shocking statement, even to Obaseki. I feel that was why he even ran to President Muhammadu Buhari now. When they went to Lagos on Sunday night to see the national leader, that's the All Progressive Governors Forums, all the governors of the APC, they went to see Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. So Sanwo-Olu was there, Ganduje was there, the Kebbi State Governor was there, and Akeredolu and Obaseki himself as well. Asiwaju said, Mr. Obaseki, I think what you have to do, go and test your popularity. Wow. Asiwaju is not saying anything. It's just, he knows the battle that is between Obaseki and Oshomole. And let's not forget that Asiwaju and Oshomole, they are allies, good allies. So what is going on here? Politics. He left Asiwaju and went to President Muhammadu Buhari. President Muhammadu Buhari have said to him that go do your thing, do what you want to do. Let's see what your people will do, if they will vote for you. President Muhammadu Buhari didn't really give any stamp or anything to say, don't worry, you are coming back and all of that. But people believe that it's been speculating that Obasanjo, I beg your pardon, President Muhammadu Buhari has actually endorsed Obaseki, but that's, we don't really know. We can't conclude on that. But my people, what are we even talking about? All of this endorsement, Godfather here, Godfather there, run to this. Where does the vote of Edolites come into place? Edolites, it looks like Edolites don't want to be given an opportunity to vote. They have to be given an opportunity to choose their leader. Let it not be the case where they will not impose a governor on the state who they don't want. What do I mean by that? Maybe at the end of the election, all the opponents, they are going to arise and say, no, we are not accepting this result. Let's go to court. We don't want a situation of that magnitude. So we're still calling on INEC to ensure that this time around they carry out a free and fair election. We know COVID-19 is around the corner. INEC, they've stated that they will do their best to see how we keep to the guidelines, the social distancing. Hope that social distancing they're talking about is not an avenue to manipulate things and to do some button pressing. We are hoping for a better Nigeria where things will change, where we really do things, and at the end of the day, citizens and indigenes, whichever governor emerges, they will be happy and they will know that this is the person we'll vote for and this is who we really got. Edolites, I don't know if you're thinking in the same way I'm thinking, that we should be given the opportunity to vote and let them put aside all of these personal gains and all of this godfatherism left and right. My people, that's the update reaching us at the moment. IZE-IYAMU is looking like he's demanding refund for his 22.5 million as the other aspirant, because he I don't know, he's looking like he's not interested anymore. Anyways, we'll find out more details. I will bring them to you as soon as it unfolds. Thank you once again to all of our valued subscribers. Please, if you haven't yet subscribed, click on the subscribe button down below and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Hit on the like button. We really do appreciate you. Till I come your way again, it's bye for now and God bless.